Okay, Paul here again. It's Sunday. Owen Dawes has gone out, and thought I'd just do hopefully a short, but you never know how it's going to turn out. Look on how I build my taifun or taifun GT. As you can see, it's getting a little grubby inside. I don't know if you've seen any other reviews. I'm always going on about how good it is, blah blah blah, because I really like it. So I thought I'd do a quick look on how I set it up. So still performing quite well, but I think this is, I've not done anything with this for nearly a month. So it's been working for a month, so you know what I mean. So what I'll do is get it apart and we'll have a look at it. Okay, cheers. Okay, so here we go. So I've got it in the bits I need. I'm not going to recoil it because I've got a mini coil in here and it's working really well. This has been in here for, I don't know, probably two months, maybe 2 months, and it's still going strong. It's 1.5 ohms. I don't know how well you're going to pick that up on here, but we'll do that. But there it is. So not micro. I use a 2mm machine screw to wrap it up. It's 28 gauge wire. So what I normally do is take out all my bits and pieces, give it some dry burns, give it a couple of blows, check for the crud on it, and that looks pretty good. So from there, now I use a piece of stainless steel rope with some mesh wrapped around the middle of it. Torch the mesh, give that a spin. That's nice and even on there. And then what I do is feed it back through the coil, if I'm lucky, without buggering the coil up. There you go. Carefully. The light in here is horrific, so it doesn't quite go in there. So I'll just give that another spin to tighten up that mesh. And then we go again. And I can see a little leg has come up on that mesh. On the rope, sorry. They've got a little straggler. Okay. There we go. And there we have it. So it's across the two. Now, when you lift the skirt back up, what you need to be careful of is you don't twist it so much, because what will happen is when this twists, you can probably just see in the side there, the rope will engage in the channels both sides. If you get too much of a twist, you'll turn the coil into the two screws and get yourself all sorts of shorts. But at the moment they're still reading, yeah, and still firing quite well. And another thing is, this skirt can be difficult to lift, I've found. So what you have to do, or what I find, is I try and lift it. I don't do the twist method for the same reason. So what I've got is a nice pair of soft jawed clamps, which I can just get round there, give it a little squeeze, and generally up it comes like that, nice and slowly. There you go. So as you can see, that's come up. It's still in there. I'll just look inside and make sure the coil's not interfering with the screws. Check my resistance. It's still firing quite nicely. Check either side of the wick and make sure it's hanging out roughly the same. By the way, Mr. Todd, if you are watching this, I sympathise with your burnt fingers, because I've done exactly the same about 2 or 3 months ago. Had the battery in, recoiling it, put it on the positive, and push the button as I've done it, and yeah, that's not funny. Well, it's not funny when I've done it, but it's funny when I watch you do it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, nasty. So we're there. Now, from there, I'll get some 2mm silica. This is just how I set it up. I know there's loads of different ways you can. If I can get it out. Trusty clippers. Fold a bit over. Like so. Clip him off. Again, just check your wick and everything else is in there. In that goes. This is the fiddliest part. Yep. Then I'll get a bit of 1mm silica. Because that's just the way I roll. In that goes. Now here's where it gets a bit fiddly. I then get the cap. Putting the cap on. If I'm lucky. See, that's falling out. Shit happens. So again, cap on. And hopefully now again, that cap's gone on. As I've screwed this cap on in the past, you can turn that whole collar because that whole thing turns. What happens then is you turn the coil and the wick, and you can turn the coil into the posts. So what I generally do is get a little bit of something, rag or something, hold that, get the other end of the rag up, get hold of the top cap, start to turn it on. So in other words, I've got a good grip on both bits of the device. Take a look. Looks good. Looks good. Now the astute viewer have noticed that I haven't wetted the wick. But I generally do it through the top hole afterwards. So that looks pretty good. Maybe it could go down a little bit more. Yeah, we can. That's it. Then I'll get the nippers. Nip off your excess about level with the stainless steel rope. Oh, miles off, sorry. Yep. There we go. One last check. Checking happy around. Yep. Then I'll get the juice. A couple of bits down on the wick. Looks good. Couple more. Make this jointed. And I'm going to fill my top cap straight down there. Two juices, because again that's just the way I roll. See those juices are nicely soaked. You would believe it, Sunday, someone come to the back door, so I just had to pop and sort them out. So here we go, there it is, ready to go. Let's put my little glass tip I got, quite nice. Oops, back on it. Clear the decks a bit. Put the camera back up. Okay, so there we have it. Back together. Didn't really take too long. More important. Looks a lot cleaner. We're still at 1.5 ohms. So let's see what happens. Yes, very nice indeed. It takes a little while to break in, but not really too much. So yeah, so that's my SS build, SS rope that is, on the Taifun GT. and obviously if you've seen any of the other videos, you'll know that's my favourite outing for sure. What I've got a couple. I've got K-Funs and I've got a Russian and I've got some Genesis and some other stuff. They're all good, don't get me wrong. This one just comes out top for me. Versatility, because what you can do with it, SS rope, the spheroid build if you want. Well, I've never done that, but I've seen it done. Silica, and never ever have had any problems with it. Dry hits, never had a dry hit off it. Rebuilding, no. For me, it's easy, and I definitely am not one of the best rebuilders there are. There are many that are much better than me. I'm a mere novice. So yeah, but as it goes, really easy and really nice steak. I enjoy it. So yeah, really good flavour. It comes through straight away. There is a little bit of a breaking in period once you've changed it, but again, no problem at all. So thanks very much, folks, and I'll see you again sometime. Cheers, bye.